Hey, good morning and welcome to the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well today. It is a Friday, so we got Fortune Cookie Friday. Yay! So we're going to do some crazy stuff, see what it is. And normally on a Friday, I do a fun thing. I was having problems thinking about what to do fun, and I have to give credit to my wife. She partially gave me this idea of doing an event where you virtually plan a camping trip, a camping outing. So we'll talk about that, how you can get your team to, I try to tie stuff in, like when was the last fun thing you did? What are you going to do? And this one would be camping on the weekend or doing something. And I called it Campling with the L in there. It's spelt wrong on purpose because I'll go into that in a second. So we'll have some fun. This 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show today, we do a little fun thing just to get you all to work together as a team, explore some things, learn about each other as a group, and hopefully help each other out more as a team rather than it's your job and I don't like you and stuff like that. So that's why we do these things. So we talk about Scrum and Agile in a very practical and tactical way so you can bring value to your customer, not work crazy hours to do that, they bring that value, because as you learn to work together as a group, you're not spending as much time trying to come up with solutions because you got lots of brains in your team to help you come up with those solutions. Does that make sense? And then we want to have some fun. So today's a little fun activity. Try to come up with something fun, because to be honest with you, everyone says, well, it's kind of hard to come up with fun. And I admit it. It is fun it's fun. It is difficult to come up with some fun stuff to do every week. So one of my goals on Fridays is to try to show how I've been doing. I got 978 episodes. So we got a lot of fun things in there. And you can do it just to make it interesting. And not everyone works on the same team for 978 days. That's like 3 years, right? Almost 3 years. Not quite 3 years. I'm working together. So, all right. So what's the fun idea? So last night, I had planned an idea. My wife said, because kids are off one day, so we should go camping. So the idea is she went out, looked around. She didn't want to go very far, something within 50 miles that you can drive to like an hour or so and go camping. The nice thing about this activity, you could do this anywhere in the world, right? So this is not just like a U.S. thing. This could be in Europe, could be in India, Australia, New Zealand, anywhere, Asia, Africa. Where would you want to go if you wanted to take a trip and do some camping? Now, I will say in Africa, you might have to worry about lions and hyenas and stuff like that might eat you, but there's some things you could do. But every place has those things. California, you'd be amazed how many mountain lions are really floating around out there, and wolves and stuff like that. So where could you go camping? So the idea is that you would take about 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes. And you would have everyone, I think 10 minutes is a fine time you can explore. And you go online on Google Maps or one of the map programs, anyone they want to use. And you go out there and find local campsites. Now, here's the campling part, glamping. I didn't want to call it glamping, but campling. Not everyone wants to be in a tent, right? So not everyone wants to sleep in that. There's one place not too far from here outside of Philadelphia that we go camping with. And my son and I stumbled on it, and it's a glamping campground. Basically, it's high-end little camps, little cabins, trailers, whatever, real high-end stuff that you can rent as a place to go. So there are places around that. So if people aren't really into camping, don't want to do that, but they want to do something nice, I mean, you can also get a hotel next to a campground. They have them too. There's multiple ways of doing it, and just explore, look at nature, just get out of the office, out of the house, open up to no ceilings when you look at the sky. I think I talked about that years ago. And just go out and enjoy nature. It's good to do that, by the way. Get some fresh air. So there's places you can go to do that. I would love to take a picture. And actually, I don't know if I want to do it, because here's the beauty about camping. We figured it out when we're going like 4 days. So we're going for 4 days. It's going to cost us total $70. Now, we already have a lot of our stuff, and that's part 2 of the camping thing, right? So you pick a spot, find a place you want to go, or you want to do, and in the end, you're going to explain why you like it, why you picked it, what made you there. Because there are also, if you're in a local area, other people might have camped there, and they give you some feedback on it, give you some tips and tricks, and then you get closer together with the people in your group, right? See how this is working? So, and we have our camping gear, and actually one of my daughters, Girl Scout co-leader things, they don't have they haven't done it before, so they're kind of like, oh, we'll go with you guys, and since you have a lot of the gear, and just see if we like it. And that's the other beauty about it with camping. You can go check it out, see if you like it. If you don't like it, don't buy all the stuff. Usually you can get tents pretty cheaply. Probably get tents on a lot of these free giveaway sites because people went camping and didn't like it, so they might find some tents. You just have to watch for leaks. So the idea: pick a spot, share where you're going to go, why you picked it. Is like a fishing, swimming, boating near some historical area, just go hiking, kind of plan that trip. But then also say what stuff, if you were to go campling, I put the L in there instead of the L. I moved the L around. What would you want to bring camping? Because I'm going to tell you right now, and I'll find some pictures in my phone from when we went last camping of some of the high-end campers that are out there. These things are expensive. They're huge. I mean, it's really not camping. It's luxury on wheels. What would you want to bring? Do you want to bring your TV? Do you need an iPad? Hammocks? I'm going to tell you right now, I wasn't keen on a hammock, but I'm going to tell you right now, hammocks are awesome. If you can get a campsite that has some trees, you go buy it. You can buy an inexpensive hammock from Walmart or something like that. They're not too expensive, to be honest with you. Go do it. And you can, oh my God, it's the best. It's the best place to sleep is in a hammock out in the middle of in nature and stuff like that. Jerry Dog would jump in my lap and we'd sleep while they would all go do things. So I would definitely recommend that. So there's 2 parts. One, find a local campground. Explain why you like it, what you want to do. Maybe it's a glamping thing or a campling thing that has fancy places. They have cabins or maybe you've been to a place before. And next time you want to try one of the cabins, do something different. So those are the kind of options. And then what would you bring to the campsite? Would you bring a cooler? Would you bring a Yeti full of beer or wine or cheeses or I don't know, whatever you would bring to go fishing, bring that kind of stuff. A big giant cast iron kettle, coffee. How would you bring your coffee? How would you cook your coffee? So there's all kinds of things like that. And then people can say, hey, you need firewood. How are you going to start a fire? That's one thing people don't know. But that would be a nice, fun little adventure. Something simple just to get everyone to say, why would you pick that? Where'd you go? And maybe even some people have gone to these campgrounds before and they can share their experience, what they had. So it's a fun little activity. It's simple. I figured this out by watching my wife go on Google Maps, find some different camp areas that were open to having dogs too. There's a lot of camp areas. So we wanted the whole family to be able to go. So we didn't have to put the dog up in a kennel, save some money on that, and enjoy and take them hiking and walking and stuff like that. So that's today's thing. Try virtual campling. And it was a group. Find some local places. Figure out what you might want to bring and share that among the group. You could easily do this in a half hour. It doesn't take long, but it'll bond people closer what they're looking for. And again, you could do it all around the world. So this is not boundary related and anybody can do this. So I wanted to share that. I thought it was a nice little fun thing to do. Simple. Spring's coming up, looking towards the summer, getting out of the house here in the north east of Philadelphia or the United States where it's cold right now. So we're thinking about that. And maybe if you're in the southern hemisphere, you're down in the last couple times for fall and get some camping in before it gets really cold. There's options. All right. With that, Fortune Cookie Friday. Yay. Oh, and don't forget, I think we're going to be doing, I hope we should be doing another ChatGPT session this weekend. We'll see. I put the message out, see if we're going to do that this weekend. Make sure people are available, and we have our fortune cookie. So, and don't forget to sign up for our Slack channel. You should. All right, fortune cookie Friday. What does the fortune cookie have to say for us? What should we do? A couple things. We read lucky numbers in case you want to play some lucky numbers. 1, 42, 44, 16, 53, and 18. Those are our lucky numbers for today. This is interesting. Okay, this will be interesting. Loving is sharing rainbows of happiness. Loving is sharing rainbows of happiness. This is where we do the fun stuff, right? It's Fun Friday. So we're showing we're love of each other is sharing rainbows of happiness. So these are little happy activities. And I'll tell you from rainbows, a lot of places got the streams and everything. You hit the right angle, the right time of day, you get rainbows in those streams, little waterfalls that come up. So you'll see, and it's getting out and exploring. Maybe this is not everyone's thing. That's why we did the campling versus the glamping. But loving is sharing rainbows of happiness. So I'm going to just say, go out camping. Maybe you'll see a rainbow. Get happy. Go out there, explore, stretch your arm, get away from the computer, shut it off for a little while, enjoy the weekend. Except for people like me who take pictures and post them up on social media. Maybe that's your fun. You go out there, take all pictures of frogs and turtles and cats, right, Bubbles? I don't know. Have some fun. So enjoy, have some fun, try some bonding, make sure everyone knows each other because it'll help get the work done faster. They'll be less hesitant to ask for help because they know you, they know more about you, and people will be more open to helping because they know you. When you don't know people, you don't help. I'm going to say it's you don't, but a lot of people don't help other people they don't know, right? It's true. I mean, come on. So get a little closer, get to know each other a little better. And in the end, you're going to produce more code, more product for your customer quicker. So with that, I say have a great weekend. We'll be putting more stuff out over the weekend, some chat GPT stuff, and have some fun. Happy scrumming, and see you next time. Bye.